Have you been watching these new anime and feel like they're missing a little something?
Yes.
Well, I believe that transformations form the peaks of shonen anime, and today I'd like to go through the greatest ones that we've been blessed with seeing. We'll start off with the most iconic transformation, the one that most definitely set the path for ones to come in the future. One filled with rage from a character that was always happy. It's the legendary form Super Saiyan. The first of Goku's many hair color changes. You'd think he was trying to find himself. But no, only a select few Saiyans were able to reach this form, and it was through his deep connection with Krillin that this form was able to come out of him.
I am the warrior you've heard of in legends, pure of heart and awakened by fury. That's what I am. I'm the Saiyan who came all the way from Earth with the sole purpose of...
The blonde hair, the green eyes, the tremendous power. Seeing it for the first time gave everyone goosebumps. Just from a first glance, we knew Frieza was going down. Even Frieza himself knew. Like, look at his face here and tell me he's not expecting a total beatdown after what he did. Now, Naruto has had quite a few transformations, just like Goku.
Man, I'm dead.
But this one is definitely his most iconic. This wasn't just one that came about from emotions or teachings like you might see with some others. This one was something in the making that Naruto had to fight to acquire. Since his birth, he always had the Nine Tails inside him, and throughout his childhood, it's been a constant battle, back and forth between the two of them. The fight preceding this transformation was the climax of this, and what a fight it was. This was a power-up that Naruto earned from his constant effort, as well as his connection with his late mother. And the iconic appearance is something that will be remembered for time to come. How can we talk about transformations without mentioning Gon? His one was like no other. The sheer rage, to the point of losing all care for anything else, was unique to say the least. We could already tell from the early stages of this arc, his feelings and how he was not in a mood to be messed with. But Neferpitou went and did just that. As soon as Gon realized Kite wasn't coming back, something in him snapped. He lost all sense of reason and basically said screw it, and decided to use all the Nen that he'll ever have, all in one go. Instantly transforming him into his peak adulthood form. He was unrecognizable with that iconic hair flying skyward. And the strength as well. He completely and utterly destroyed Pitou to the point where Gon wasn't the only one unrecognizable. In terms of appearance, this has to be the coolest transformation. We already had Vasto, hyped from all the hollows. This was basically the peak of their evolution, with there only being around 10 of them in the verse. Then on top of that, one of those was Ulquiorra, who's arguably the most badass Espada of them all.
No.
Who was whooping Ichigo's ass until this point. Then our main man just goes ahead and wakes up in Vasto form and completely destroys him. It was an amazing sight to see, and is the reason why Ichigo vs Ulquiorra was one of the best fights in anime history. Mastered Ultra Instinct is where we finally get something other than just a power-up. Yeah, of course, he got the hair color change. We all saw that coming. But this form was a first for Dragon Ball, since he was able to autonomously evade attacks and respond accordingly without any thought. There was also a build-up to this form through the training of Whis, which was great. We got to see the mechanics behind the form, and that made seeing the completed version of it even more satisfying. At first, we just saw Ultra Instinct, which focused on defense. But then we finally saw the full form including offense as well, and what can I say? Goku cooked. It was a fight unlike anything we'd seen in Dragon Ball before.
I've never seen my dad move like this before, not in any form.
Some of you might not count this as a transformation since it's of the stand, but I do. This moment was too epic to pass on and will definitely be remembered. Giorno's ability already had its unique level of complexity, but this brought it to a whole new level. Like, just take a look at this and tell me someone would understand what the hell is going on. Because I assure you they won't. In this season, we were introduced to an overpowered final boss, and Giorno said, "Hold my Requiem." and took the role of the boss for himself.
これがレクイエムだ。
Now, I might be a little biased as a One Piece fan, but Gear 5 has to be my favourite transformation. Luffy has always been the king of transformations with Gear 2nd, 3rd and 4th, all unique in their appearance and abilities, but Gear 5 was a culmination of them all, and more. Since it not only had the iconic appearance, not only enhanced his abilities to be able to do completely crazy things like throwing Kaido around in his dragon form like he was in Tom and Jerry, or grab lightning, but the story behind it, everything we knew about Luffy's fruit and his powers was turned on its head, and not for no reason either. It was all foreshadowed throughout the story, and that's what makes it so good. Every time I see this form, every time I hear those drums and that laugh, I know things are going to go crazy, and you'll never be able to expect what will happen next. So, that's my thoughts on some of anime's greatest transformations. I'm sure many of you have seen these, and hopefully you enjoyed reminiscing back to these good times. But for those of you who haven't, I would definitely recommend picking each of the anime, because they're all bangers in their own right. On that note, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more bangers like this, and turn on the bell to get notified. What other transformations are your favourites? What other topics would you like me to cover? Drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, take care, and peace.